What's going on, guys? How are you? I hope all is well. Um, just wanted to touch base with you and give you an update on a few things. We're in 14th day of lockdown. I don't know. I can't even count anymore. I don't know. I don't know. The days are all a big blur for me right now. But I think it goes to May 28th, but I'm not sure. I hope you guys are holding up and staying safe, and hopefully we're maintaining the business that we were before. It seems that way. I just wanted to give you a few updates. One is the warehouse update. I'm sure you guys are all aware that the Mississauga warehouse got hit hard with a outbreak. I guess you can call it an outbreak. We had 2 positive cases that were symptomatic, so they actually got sick. They went got tested. They tested positive. Everybody else went for a test, and we found 4 or 5 more asymptomatic positives. So it was a tough run. Public health completely shut it down, and Fuzion chose to shut it down. Public health was working with them closely, and to make sure everyone stayed safe, they moved everybody out and moved everybody to at home. So the entire service team is working at home. All the warehouse guys are at home. Pretty much the office is empty right now, and Mississauga branch anyway. Thankfully, we had the Brampton branch still being able to push out material, which was amazing. And we were managing okay and trying to maintain all your orders and making sure you guys are taken care of the best we can. So that's a really good thing. So right now, as of yesterday, the warehouse in Mississauga is now up to 50% capacity. So anyone who tested negative was allowed to come back to work. So they reopened the warehouse, and all the negative results guys were allowed to come back, and we're pretty much starting to roll now. Returns are still on hold. They should be back up and running by next week. They predict a 75% back to capacity by next week, and full capacity by the first week of May, or full capacity by second week of May, which will give us 2 more weeks of lockdown probably, and then we should all be back to normal and getting rock and rolling, depending on what happens and stuff like that. So that's good news. So like I said, 75% by next week, and we should be at full capacity by back up and running by mid-May, and then we can start taking the returns back. I know there's a huge lineup for returns, and I get it, and it's no problem. Everybody's fine. As long as you have your RMAs and everything already, as soon as they give us the green light, we can return them all. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure you guys are well aware of that. They also did implement a contact list system now at the Mississauga warehouse. So what that is, I mean, it was always pretty contact list. Most of the trucks and the pickups and things like that were just wrap the skid and pop it on the truck or the lift or the pickup truck or the van or large truck that you guys bring to pick stuff up with. So everything's been working great. Just a reminder of the ixnay on homeowners picking up. There's a small amount for discretion, but keep that in mind that Mississauga Warehouse does not want any homeowners picking up at that location. So make sure you reiterate that to your staff and things like that. So keep that in mind. And as for your contractors and your pickup guys, they may run into a few more, let's say, protocols on the pickups. So they will, if most of the time, if it's skid pickup right onto truck, there's no issues. It's pretty much the same. The guys at the warehouse are going to be a little more, I guess you could say, anal or more apt about the distancing. They don't want anybody too close. So make sure you reiterate that to your pickup guys, so they might run into that, just to make them aware of it. And as for hand bombing trucks and pickups and things like that, most of the time now the homeowners I shouldn't say the homeowner, it's not the homeowner, but your contractors, if they're needed to hand bomb the material onto a truck, they're going to be directed to park away from the door, and they will drop the skid by the truck, and they'll be able to hand bomb it on themselves. Or the Fuzion employee can hand bomb, so it's going to be one or the other. But both, it's kind of weird, but both of them can't be touching the same material. I don't know why. That's just what they put in the policy. So just make all your pickup guys aware, and that there might be a few more protocols that they might have to follow. Just throwing it out there. So that's a warehouse update for right now, which is good news. So I'm happy with that. Hopefully we'll be back up and running by mid-May, and we'll be back off to the races. Just a little market tidbit. It seems to be that the market has dipped a little bit. Based on what we see, the sales are definitely smaller. We're chalking that up to, people not wanting to shop or not wanting to go out and shop, just kind of staying home and staying safe. So we're chalking it up to a little bit of that. We do see a small trend down over the course of the next, I guess, till the end of May, just because of the lockdown. But anybody doing projects and things like that that are still on the go are still fully operational. So that's going to keep us busy, I'm sure, and keep you guys busy for sure over the next few weeks anyway. So which is a good thing. The market is definitely up over last April. This time last year, the hit was much, much harder. So I'm sure that's reflected in your sales as well. So keep up the good work, everyone, and just keep trucking along. Stay safe, and do what you got to do until all this stuff passes. Looks like houses are at another record high. I was just reading an article today that everybody is holding offers again. They're getting ridiculous amounts of money over asking. It's quite ridiculous. They do expect quite a bit of drop come June 1st. Apparently June 1st is the banks are putting in more stressors. So they will be definitely a lot less laxed to hand out money, I guess. So that should shift a small turn in the market for housing. That's what they're projecting anyway, a small shift down. Maybe 10%, 15%, but right now if you're selling a house, now's the time to sell high and then maybe move into mom's basement for a little bit and wait for the drop. I was kind of thinking of myself, but no, I'm good. But the kids are still online, so I'm home right now till at least the end of May. I've lost my help again. They're not traveling either, so the boys doing some online learning and I'm sure all your kids are doing the same thing, and we just got to truck through it together and get through it together, and I'm sure there's a lot of light at the tunnel. I can see it. So stay strong, and I hope to see you soon. Love you guys. Take care.